today, if you guys are familiar with the brand Zoologist Perfumes, you must be. You guys know them. We're actually doing the review today of Dragonfly, their latest release. And this young lady has purchased it, and she was kind enough to let us use it for this review today. It was done by a dear friend of mine, a Puerto Rican perfumer, Juan Perez. He does some great work. He has a line of his own called Exotic Island Perfumer. A lot of stuff throughout the years that I've loved from him. He does florals like magnificently. He is a floral master. So, what's Dragonfly about, darling?
Dragonfly is, if you're familiar with Zoologist fragrances, it's kind of like paying tribute to the environment where these animals live. And what I really liked about Dragonfly is it's kind of paying tribute to the birth of a dragonfly. It's like being born and like escaping the pond and flying into the sky. So it's kind of like a celebration of nature and the beauty of birth in some effervescence, very
awesome.
physical way.
That sounds intriguing, right?
Yeah, it's very conceptual, and that's what I love about Zoologist is how the conceptual approach to making wearable fragrances. And so Dragonfly, to me, is one of the more whimsical fragrances that they've come out with.
So if I think back, I think this is the first insect one?
Yes.
Because there's been bat, there's been panda, there's been rhinoceros, civet, beaver, hummingbird.
Right, and the next one coming up is elephant.
Macaque.
Oh my god.
See, the reason why I didn't do that one is just for that reason, so...
That's the reason why you
know what I meant.
Most definitely.
Macaque? What is it? Is it...
It's a monkey.
Yes, I know what it is, but it's called macaque?
I think it's macaque.
Macaque. There have been a lot of indie perfumers involved in this line since its inception, and I gotta tell you, this is one of the best indie houses, best packaging. Like I adore.
I do too.
Victor's.
Great job.
It's just really magnificent.
It kind of reminds me of something you'd get, like if you were to go to some place like in a cabin, like if you were to go to like a hunting lodge, and it would be like sitting under the trophies. I don't condone like trophy hunting, but you know, like you have all this like those heads of those hunters, and you have the rugged men handing around, and then this is the packaging that kind of reminds you of that. It's very, to me, it's just very strong. I don't know.
What's Mr. Dragonfly dressed as?
I think that's wearing Chinese clothing.
Well, I'm not a fan of real life dragonflies. I'm a fan of the perfume. I'm a fan of Victor.
I like them because they eat mosquitoes.
Yes.
They are.
But I don't like when I'm chilling on the beach and these buzzing things come and invade my space. I'm not a fan.
They'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
And sometimes you see them like meeting while they're flying. Do you ever see that?
Multitasking.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a skill.
It's all good. So let's spray this on. What are the notes?
Let me read them for you because there's a lot. With Zoologist, normally there's always so much complexity going on. So the top notes of this are aldehydes, heliotrope, lemon, peony, and rainwater. The heart notes are cherry blossom, clover, iris, lotus, and rice. And then you've got amber, musk, papyrus, and sandalwood. Now I love heliotrope, so
I'm a heliotrope fan as well.
Me too. I love it.
That's like in the vanillic irisy kind of.
It kind of reminds me almost of violet. It doesn't smell like violet, but it's kind of like that, not sweet, but that like almost otherworldly flower. That's just like uniquely heliotrope. Like you have all the white florals that all kind of smell the same.
Which you can pin out like gardenia and tuberose.
Or jasmine, or but then you've got like the florals that you're like, that is most definitely what that is.
This to me smells really, really good. I definitely sense Juan's touch in here. It's got a strong floral element about it for sure. But it's not overtly feminine or over the top at all.
It's like nice and still light and a little airy.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a sweetness that surrounds perhaps heliotrope.
Yeah, the heliotrope. But I like the papyrus and the sandalwood in this the most. I think it kind of balances everything out.
Really surprised the other day I sprayed that on there. It lasted for a good 5-6 hours. On me, that's a long time.
Yeah.
She suffers from scent sponge skin just like me.
They're witness to it.
Yeah, we were spraying.
And it is a thing.
Baccarat Rouge, and it's like
it
gone
disappeared
after
yeah.
like an hour.
The X-ray disappeared from her hand.
But that lasted a good few hours, and it's really beautiful.
I can say one thing, that it's pretty much all of his fragrances have really fantastic longevity. Like the quality of the juice is phenomenal.
I have to say that having tested the whole entire line, I was actually one of the first reviewers to do like a house spotlight of the first initial 3 that came out, and this is perhaps one of the more wearable ones. Absolutely,
it's very versatile.
You know, it's not overly floral. It's not overly sweet. It's well balanced.
It doesn't have any crazy funky elements either.
No.
It won't turn people off.
No,
no,
I love those conceptual fragrances because, you know, I work from home, so when I wear them, I'm by myself. My husband leaves me alone. He's like, okay, you're wearing that? You're by yourself. So
I'm going out. You're allowed to wear that one today.
Yeah, so I love conceptual fragrances. Like, I love it. But I also like the ones that are more wearable. And I think that it's nice to have a line of fragrances where there's a mix, where you've got your beaver, you've got your bat, you've got your civet.
Rhinoceros.
I love rhinoceros.
I love
the one done by Shelley Waddington. I like that one as well.
Which was that?
Hummingbird.
Hummingbird. That one's very sweet. And Nightingale is gorgeous.
That's one too. Who did that?
I don't remember.
I'm Facebook friends with them. It's like an Oriental. To me, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I don't remember. It's been a few drinks.
But yeah, that's
bottoms up.
That's the beauty, and they reformulate too. I think the original Beaver was a little bit too conceptual for people, so they reformulated. And they just reformulated
Panda, sorry.
But they actually reformulated that because one of the ingredients within the notes, I think it was like penna root, they're unable to get. So they use that opportunity to reformulate it. And actually, a lot of people like it better.
Was it reformulated by Paul Kyler?
No, like Christian something.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it was a new...
Another perfumer taking another perfumer.
And the major difference with that was the Sichuan pepper. I noticed the Sichuan pepper kind of like hit a lot of the notes in the original Panda, kind of made it more harmonious. And the absence of it in all the new notes, I think osmanthus was the other note in there that was really predominant. It kind of made all the notes stand out on their own, so you were discovering different notes rather than them all blending together.
Well, I think they did a fantastic job with this one. I'd wear it.
I'd wear it.
I'd wear it.
So there you have it. The 3 of us say it's wearable. I'm sure if you've been curious about the House of Zoologist and I've heard that some others are a little too challenging, then this might be the one for you. It's definitely more in the wearable territory, to say the least.
It's safe.
It's safe, but not boring.
No,
definitely
it's
not
exciting.
boring.
You know, it's safe in the way to where people can understand it.
Absolutely. So thanks for watching me and my Florida friends, Beauty Meow and The Critical Virgo, here at my mom's house in Plantation, Florida. Hope you all are well, and we will see you at the next review. And if you haven't signed up to their channels, please do so. Show some love.
Bye.